So I just really wasted, like, I'd say a good 23 minutes of my life because I just messed up the audio for my last video. So it's not like I haven't wasted more time. So let's get into, how is this soul tie keeping you tied? We are doing 3 piles. Information will be in the description box. And let's get into it. Pile 1, let's see, how are they keeping you tied in this soul tie? How are they keeping my pile number 1 people in this soul tie? I heard I heard that they're keeping you busy. I heard that they're keeping you pregnant. Let's get into it. Okay, so this could be a soul tie with friends. Um, or this could be a regular soul tie romantically. But how they're keeping you tied is by always being the provider in your life. They're always trying to provide something for you. They're always keeping you in the house, and they're always keeping you pregnant. They see that if you're busy, um, that you can't focus on certain things, or like you won't be able to focus on other things that'll have you more dependent. I mean, independent than dependent. They want to separate you from some of them, they're separating you from your friends too. But for others, I feel like they're separating you from things of comfort. Spirit is coming through to say this is a toxic relationship as well. I heard somebody doesn't want to hear that. I mean, it's a lot of people that die in toxic relationships. So I mean, you just have to pick your pick. So pick your poison. If that's your poison, you would rather die in a toxic relationship. That's you, boo. I'm just here to let you know that that's what's up. What's up with you. I mean, I ain't saying that's what's up, but that's what, if that's what you want, that's what you want. We have the temperance here with moderation and healing and guidance under the 9 of Cups. Yeah, anybody that looks as if or sounds as if they could heal you, or anybody that presents a healing quality, they make sure that they get you far away from them. They probably are the type that you can't go anywhere by yourself. And if you do, they're not gonna say anything. They're gonna be in the distance. Um, yeah, it's giving me that vibe. 10 of Wands, yeah, they're gonna make sure that you have a lot on your plate. They're gonna make sure you have 2 kids at home that you have to account for, or 3 kids at home, however many you have. They're gonna make sure. Oh my God, what's that song by Mary J. Blige? I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week, or something like that. She said, I was at the office when nobody was. Yeah, 11 years, something, something. And you would leave me at the drop of a dime. Yeah. So that's how y'all feel like. Yeah, so, I'm not even gonna cap. That last part, you will leave me at the drop of a dime. When they find a prettier or a better you, they're gonna leave you. Yep, they're gonna leave you. Sister Mystic told you first. If nobody else around you have, well, of course, you don't have nobody to talk to. All you have is your nice house. You have all your nice shit. You can't go out to show your nice clothes. You can't go out to show any of your nice stuff. And let me tell you this: if you think that you're gonna leave this relationship with everything that they gave you, you are mistaken. You are mistaken. So yeah, especially if they're playing it, they're gonna take everything back. The stuff that they can gift the other person, they're gonna be cheap and re-gift it to them. You're gonna see them in your old bags. They're new bags, but they were your old bags. You know what I'm saying? This person is wild. Can we get any advice here, Spirit? All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is saying, get your own shit, boo. Stop playing. Stop. Leave the comfort. Leave the stability. Go get your own. At the end of the day, growth never happens in comfort. You're always. Why do you think they call them growing pains? You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not too loud. Turn me down if I am. Turn me down, but you need to turn up. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to be trying to come back. They're going to be, if you leave, they're going to always try to come back as your knight in shining armor. Okay? Is it? Okay, it's recording in the background because I was trying to see why my phone kept trying to go off. I'm like, is it going to end the recording or what? But it's not. So let's get into it. We have the Two of Cups here. Oh my gosh. So they could be cheating on you with somebody in their past, and they could always be looking at you as somebody they can always get with whenever they want, regardless. So this is somebody that could be trying to control you because you have an outside baby, and they have like you could be the outside relationship, and they're already in a relationship, and so they have you kind of like at a place where they're taking care of you very well, but they're also abusing you as well, and they're also not allowing you to do what you want to do, and they're reminding you who provides here, and that if you don't do what they need you to do, that well, you can figure it out yourself. And some of you guys are really like shutting your mouth when it comes to that figuring it out yourself, because you don't know nothing about that. But baby, one thing about abusers, it never gets better, and the next always gets abused the worst. See, the person he's with, they get more than you. So if you feel like you get a lot, the person he's with gets more than you, because the person he's with already knows him. They actually probably have left them before you, and they said, "Hey, I'm gonna do right." But it's something, the dynamic is not correct between him and his wife, or him and his main partner. So, or her and her main partner. To flip it if you need to flip it. But I'm definitely getting feminine vibes. I'm getting Latoya Luckett in that movie when she was in church singing, and he said, "Let me talk to you," and he punched her in the eye. And she had all those friends asking her if she was okay, or saying they heard some stuff, and she kept saying, "No, that's my man." That's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah. So that is just, it's giving that vibe. And I feel like they know that you want them so bad, but they're really like, they're a power hungry, baby. The advice here is that this person is already tied up, baby. You're the outsider. They're playing off of the fact that you don't know. And if you do know, they're playing off the fact that it's sad that you're staying, but I'm still gonna, use you and abuse you while you're here, because ain't nobody told you that you had to stay. So yeah, this soul tie is very toxic. It's not giving love. It's giving me a slave and master mentality. Like, I hate that I'm not one of those readers that are able to give a good message. But at the end of the day, God had to send somebody to tell y'all the truth, because somebody's finna spin the block. Oh, this person, it's an ex that's coming back. But they don't say what they're coming back with. They don't say why they're coming back. They're not saying too much. They're saying this person is sorry, but they're not mentioning the gaslighting. They're not mentioning the manipulation. I'm not that type. So like, share, subscribe, pile number 1 if you like that reading, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Pile number 2. Here we are. Here I am. So boom. Pile number 2. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? How are they keeping you in this soul tie? Let's get this energy out, because pile number 2, smooth, tried to come back through, and we're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Okay, we have death card coming out. That's different. Okay. We have the 7 of Wands coming out. I heard competition. Yep, challenge, competition, duh. Okay, so how they're keeping you in this soul tie is it's like this silent competition on who's gonna have the most money or who's gonna be better. Okay, I hear my money making women talking. I hear them laughing. I hear them oh my god, I heard they're stalking. They're stalking you. Part number two. Your soul tie. Okay, so background story point. So with this energy here, what I feel is this is an energy that you may have like left them for the better, and they were like, "Well, baby, I left you for the better." Okay, so now it's this silent competition on who left who for the better. Let's see. This is like the competition, like the need for the game and the competition is what's keeping this soul tie alive. Strength, yeah, y'all are keeping in control. Yeah, desire, fear, and obsession. We have the magician. Okay, so mm, hold on. Let me rearrange this because I'm trying to get this to come together real quick because I'm feeling it one way, but it's kind of trying to come out another way. So I have to make sure I'm grasping it the right way. Yep, I am. Yep. So it's a competition. Okay, so somebody thinks that they can manifest or they can do way better than what you do. Okay, it's coming off as Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. But I'm also feeling Gemini. I'm also feeling Libra. What came out, it's heavy Scorpio, to be honest. Heavy Scorpio. The Seven of Wands is giving Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And that's confirmed with the strength. So it's heavy water, fire energy. So that's where the competition stems because fire is automatically intimidated by water because too much are put out. And the thing about water, when you're trying to compete against the water energy, you have to understand water is very adaptable. Okay. If it's water somewhere, any type of water, any type of air, we're gonna grow something. It's something to be grown from moisture and air. And water is a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all know water can dry out. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to this type of energy, it's never going to die out. Like this competition is something that is very it's childish. I'm gonna say that because you have two people who are successful, but it's like this need to make somebody else feel mad because the other is successful. It's like and then it's like you're pouring, yeah, with this Five of Cups, you're pouring out your own blessings, trying to turn a pond into an ocean or a lake. You guys could be a good thriving pond, but because it's just like things are not going the way. I'm not saying that things are not going the way that it should for either of you. I'm just saying this competition is childish. I feel like somebody is upset because somebody else has too much strength and they feel like it's also other stuff that they don't know about. I feel like one of the parties in this situation is pouring out too much. And when you pour out too much, what do you keep for yourself? What's keeping you in this dynamic is the fact that you want to know too much. And they as well want to know, but they want to know to control, to dominate, for you to fear or either desire them. Whereas you're a person that wants to, you just have an abundant way about you. And you're in the collective, I'm getting that they want to be, it's like when you come, it's like they want to make it seem like they're your biggest fan, okay? But when you guys get together, it's not that way. It's as if they're your biggest critic. Like they're your fan, but they also have these other criticisms that at the end of the day you don't need. Because I see you as the world, I see you as the magician, you are the high priestess, you are a fool as well. So that means that you are going into things with an open mind at all time. You are looking for your better. You're taking a risk for your better. You're never looking to manipulate or to use a situation for the bad, okay? So what I'm getting is like this soul tie is really just a bunch of manipulation. It's a bunch of, let me post this picture and make this person think this or make this person think that. I think this is a classic. This is probably like Adam and Eve after Adam realizes that he's been tricked, quote unquote, by Eve, but didn't look any further to see what or how. God saw that the snake tricked Eve, but Adam blamed Eve for being tricked when, I mean, it was either you or either it was me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come up to Adam. He came up to, but he had already watched. The snake had already watched them. The snake didn't come up to Adam. It came up to Eve because Adam would have went to God and said, "What is this?" Eve didn't think nothing of it. Eve was in her own mind. That's the full energy. I'm thinking that you guys didn't really question this person at first, and this person could have raised some flags. You could have said, "Yeah, that's too many red flags," and you could have left. And now this person, like I said, I'm better without you. Well, I'm even better without you. That energy. So it's like this competition, like somebody saying, "Oh, I left this person because of this and that. He didn't want to marry me." When really that person did want to marry you, but oh, all right. So my phone had died, so I had to come back. So this person is hoping that you wave the white flag and let them win this competition. And depending on, I don't know, I feel like anybody that has this much negative, like this much competitive energy, I don't think you would want to be in a relationship. Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, with the King of Wands. You wouldn't want to be in a relationship with this person anyway because they would make everything a competition, like a competition to see who would be the best partner, but not in a positive way, more so in a negative way. Like, I go to work and come home, I expect the whole house to be clean. Like, I expect the baseboards to be clean. I expect every room, including the rooms that we don't like. It's like expecting like outrageous expectations because they're meeting the bare minimum. And even if you do the bare minimum and you do more, it's like, of course, that's what you're supposed to do. It's like this back and forth energy of, you're doing great, sweetie, but you could do better. You know? So you don't want anybody that you're steady. It says infinite energy. They want infinite energy from you. They see that you're a strong person. That's why you got major arcana at the bottom. They really want to control you. They feel dead inside. I'm gonna say this. Your soul type person, they feel alive when they're with you. And you don't get that they're dead because it's like you don't feel any negativity from them because they're dead inside. It's no negative. It's like you can't be nothing when you're dead. You're just existing. So when you connected to this person, you were like, "Oh, I don't feel any negativity. This person doesn't know any better. This person is innocent. This person is this." Their emotions have been shot. The only thing they feel is extreme goodness and extreme badness. They are desensitized to certain things, and especially how they speak to people. Because I feel that with the desensitization of how you speak to people, I try to speak to people better, but sometimes it doesn't come out that well because you've been speaking to people, you've been communicating with people who speak bad anyway, who have that, tone of voice or whatever. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna reiterate so you guys don't. I know I say a lot, but I'm gonna reiterate it. What's keeping this soul tie alive is the fact that you guys are entertaining the bullshit. Okay. They feel like maybe they ask you how you're doing, and they're like, "I'm just checking on you." Like, if you saw my face, I'm so happy I'm not on camera. Like, "I'm just checking on you. I mean, if you're doing good. I thought about you today. So, how's the business going? How's this going? How is this going?" It's that competition. They want to know whether you're struggling or not. And if you're doing good, they want to know to what extent. "Oh, I made this or I did that." I have one person. I'm gonna say dude because women really like, it's certain women that make money, but the women that I know, they don't make that type of money. But anyway, called me up, was like, "Oh, I made this amount of money today, and then I made this amount of money last week," or "I made this, I did that." And I'm in my mind, I'm just like, do you want to get robbed? Like, but let's be for real. Like, I'm like, do you tell other people this? Like, what's the whole purpose of me you telling me that? But if people tell you certain things to stir up conversation, I mean, to stir up competition and conversation, it's like they want you to give more than It's like this. It's just very snooty. I'm gonna say that it's very snooty. It's very materialistic. It's very like, if you died today, would you be able to take it to the afterworld tomorrow? Like, you probably not. Probably not. You didn't spend your life savings looking good, acting terrible, and what do you have to show for it spiritually? You don't have anything. So I'm just saying, really watch what you invest in, because people can really. I'll tell y'all a story. um I was friends 2 times with like a certain type of female, and this certain type of female I now avoid because they don't understand material wealth and spiritual wealth. You could be spiritually wealthy and it shines brighter than real wealth. Like going somewhere and you're dressed in Target. I'll say that. You're dressed in Target, Walmart, rainbow, anything that's cute. You got a fit on, it's cute. You're attracting good energy. You are the good energy in the room. And then you have somebody who is wearing, let's say, they're wearing Chanel, they're wearing Balenciaga, but no, for real, they're wearing what's regular, what's middle class. I guess they have Michael Kors. Do anybody wear Michael Kors? Okay, I guess they have Louis Vuitton, or like they're dressed in name brand this, whatever, all the like designer or whatnot. I'm not like, even if you're like one of the girlies that like the other girl, Fashion Nova. Some people, I don't fool with Fashion Nova. I don't. That I like Jay Nice, and yeah, that just kind of icked me because she's a black woman. That icked me. So yeah, that type of vibe, and they're wondering, how are you so expensive with cheap shit on? Whereas I'm expensive, and they're like, you don't have any taste. The people that like you don't have any taste. I'm better because I'm less wanted. When it's not really the case. It's like this false delusion. Like, you're snooty. You think people should serve you. You, like they said, like Kylie Jenner goes places and she doesn't tip and stuff like that. Like, you're that type. Whereas Nicki Minaj was buying them all out for these bitches. Do you hear me? She was buying them all out. Like, we saw the video. We saw the videos. We Do y'all remember the Nicki Minaj little doc, the little mini doc? I don't. Anyways, yeah, like, you're giving queen energy without the crown, without the throne. You got people, higher ups and lower downs, that are looking to you for advice, that are like they like you. People watch how people interact with you, if you don't know it. So the person, your soul tie, they didn't ring your name around the block, and they're kind of mad because it's not giving the way they thought it was gonna give. um, I hate to keep on with pile number 2 because we're over, but this energy just kept coming, and I just have to give y'all the real tea about this. Because if this is your man or if this is your woman, they have the potential to really mess your life up in a way that you're gonna look back and say, "What the hell? What kind of clownery was I on?" Because this person is trying to attack you from a cellular level. Like, they want to know who you know. They want to know what you have told them that is incriminating. They bring up certain topics to see what they're going to say about you. It's really weird because it's like, what's the beef? But then it's also giving me, you need to look in the mirror, baby. Because, like I said, this person is giving me, they have no soul. They've been desensitized. So they are trying to get a ride. They're trying to it's like they're trying to eat you. It's like they're trying to eat you and become you. Consume you and become you. But become a better you. But it's like, it's not gonna happen. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? But bottom, so I'm done with this energy. I hope you're done with these people. If you're continuously having sex with these people, that's how they're consuming you. And if you made it this far, or you haven't made it this far, that'll be a good tip. So like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Okay, we're getting into pile number 3 with how are you keeping this soul tie alive? We have the 6 of Wands coming out very strongly with the owl. You see this person as a ride or die. I don't know why I felt that, but you see this person as a ride or die. That's how you keeping this soul tie alive. You're winning with this person. Like, you guys are like, whatever y'all invest in, y'all win. You could have a partner that is a fire sign. Y'all could not let y'all could be the type of couple that's a power couple. Y'all don't let certain situations get you down. You guys know that when certain situations get you down, it's because you need to heal or be in a more healing space. You guys manifest very well with each other. I kind of, with the owl, I kind of got devil energy as well. But I'm also not getting, every relationship is good and bad. But for others too, don't take this if it doesn't resonate. But for others too, I feel like you're keeping this soul tie alive by putting this person on a pedestal. I feel like you should be alone and you should do more healing. But I feel like you think that you can do this healing with this person. This magician card with this devil card is like giving me a Gemini energy too. You were a different person before you met this person, and things happened, and now you're connected to this person and you feel trapped now because it's like now you don't know how to get away from this person. You could have been in a better situation before you met this person, and now this person has you tied up. You can't really just gauge how to move, especially since you haven't been. It's like your intuition has been blocked for so long. It's like it's not malfunctioning. It's not working right now. It's not doing what it needs to do. I'm looking at the 10 of Wands under the sun. It's a lot of burden. It's like you're overloaded by this person. This person keeps this soul tie alive by always. You could have been attracted to another pile as well. This person keeps this soul tie alive by not by letting you know that you got too much baggage and nobody's gonna accept that the type of baggage that you have. They gaslight you a lot. They leave you in the fear and desperation a lot. They don't want you working. That's something that they've seen that's not going to happen. They don't want you to work. They want you to stay at home. They want you to rest, so to speak, or to be quiet. For some of you guys, this is an abuser. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For others of you, this could be a good partner that knows how to balance. Okay, this could go either way, so I'm giving it either way. We have the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands with the King of Swords. Let's see what that means. What's that about? What's that about, Spirit? Mm. For others of you, I feel like you're sharing your man with somebody. And what's keeping this soul tie alive is because maybe you have the baby and she doesn't. Or maybe she has the ring and you don't, but you have the baby. And this person is a manipulator. This person is a big manipulator, and this person has a big sexual appetite. This person has most dealings with women, but the men that he deals with, he's been dealing with men for a long time. So the men that he deals with, or the man that he deals with, is somebody that he has been dating a long time. They date women, but they also, they hook up themselves. So this is a best friend relationship, or this is somebody that, when they were younger, they experimented with being gay, and they didn't like the idea of coming out as gay, and they didn't like the idea of always having sex with a man. So him and this person they have made their own agreements to have sex with each other, when the time is right. And I know for some of you guys, you don't want to hear that, but the Six of Cups came out to confirm this is a long-time friend. This other woman could have been a long-time friend too. And she may be approving of what they do. They may do things together, all three of them. Um, yeah, I guess God is coming out in this situation. Yes, Spirit, to say that you'll never make it. You'll never make you'll never make it to see the good things God has in store for you, because God sees you not leaving this situation, and I'm gonna be real, He sees it as an abomination, because the fact that, and I feel like you're not the only woman to kind of have pieced this together about this person, but I feel like the whole reason that I'm saying this, the reason why, you see people talking about this situation of people being down low and they're not able to, or they don't feel confident enough to express that, you find that they also have strung along, confused, and attached a lot of people to them as well. Like I said, they have another friend that is also dealing with that as well, and they do the same thing. So I'm looking at you collective, I'm looking at their main partner, and I'm also looking at two side partners, which could be a baby mama. They could either have two baby mamas that's attached to them and a man, or, and that's three other people. That's three people, including you, four people that's attached to this one person. That's five. And I'm looking at the three of wands too, concluding up this side. And you have a big choice to make, because God is saying you need to look for higher ground, because you're in deep shit right now. You're in deep waters right now, because this is too much. If you're wondering why you're feeling so stressed, depressed, down in the dumps, it's probably because of this, because this is disgusting here. This is somebody that preys on people. If they got you out of a tough situation or whatnot, they prey on people. That's what they do. They could have been preyed on. This could have been your partner. Your partner could have been a victim of abuse, and they never got help. They probably never told anybody they were a victim. They probably just accepted it as what it was. They knew it was wrong. They knew that the other person knew it was wrong, but they never spoke on it. And now it's like it's it's too much. It's getting to be too much for them. I think things are going to end up hitting the fan. But if you're in this message, God wants you to know that it's like you are going to have to leave this situation, or you're going to be caught up with them. And this message has made it to you for you to have this information on your mind, because like I said, Two of Swords came out. You have a huge decision to make. You have to awaken to certain things. Like everything, some things don't just come to you out of the strength just came out again. Things and information doesn't come to you by just coincidence. It's by fate. So you really have to move accordingly. Okay. So like, share, and subscribe if you like this reading, and I'm gonna see you guys later.